What's going on, brother? Frank Rich here from Rebuilt Recovery. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about how you can build more belief in yourself and ultimately win the battle and fight that you're facing right now and succeed in overcoming your addiction to pornography. But before we get into today's video, guys, let me remind you who I am, what we do here. This is the Rebuild Your Life YouTube channel. My name is Frank Rich, CEO and founder, head coach at Rebuilt Recovery, and it is our mission to help men break free from the shackles of porn addiction through the power of faith and fitness. We do that in a handful of different ways. First of all, right here on YouTube, we are releasing new videos every Monday through Friday at this point. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those post notifications on so you are notified every time a new video is released. And if you're curious or interested about what your life can look like once you remove pornography from the equation, make sure to pick up and grab our free ebook, 7 Steps to Living Life Without Porn, where I walk you through how to design a life, how to create a vision of ultimately what you can become, but then most importantly, how to put some action steps in place and execute upon the plan on a daily basis to hopefully help you win the fight with pornography and masturbation. But guys, let's get back to building belief or finding the belief within ourselves to win this fight. Because if you're watching this video right now, chances are you've tried before. You've already said, you know what, I'm ready to remove porn from my life. I know it's damaging. I know it's harming my relationships. I know it's holding me back in my career. I know it's ultimately defeating me in achieving greatness or achieving success in my life. So you're trying, but you're here because you haven't won yet. You're still in the cycle of relapse and recovery. So chances are you're questioning if you actually have the strength, if you actually have the discipline, if you actually have the willpower. You don't believe that perhaps you can do it. Well, I can tell you first and foremost from my own personal transformation and the work that we've done here in the last year with our clients at Rebuilt Recovery, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what background you've gone through. It doesn't matter how deep you are in your addiction. You have the ability living inside of you right now. You just got to unlock it. But that has to start with the belief in who you are and the belief in yourself. Now, when I talk about belief, I relate it and I really use it in the same way that I would describe confidence. A lack of self-confidence is a disbelief or lack of belief in ourselves. And if you've seen any of my other videos or followed me for a while, you've probably heard me say before that self-confidence is built and kept by keeping the promises that we make to ourselves. So let's get back to here what this video is all about. How do you build more belief in yourself, or how do you build more self-confidence in who you are? And how do you actually find the discipline and fortitude and willpower to stick it out? So willpower and belief are one end of the same. And if we know that confidence and belief are one end of the same. And if we know that confidence is built and kept by keeping the promises that we make to ourselves, we have to understand that belief in ourselves is built and kept by keeping the promises that we make to ourselves. Now, what does that mean? Well, right now you're struggling with this fight with porn and masturbation. You're trying, you're following, the videos on YouTube. You're curious, can I go no-fap, which basically is, can I go without porn and masturbation? That's a thought process. That's an approach. But a no-fap isn't actually a system, a daily action plan on how to do it. So you're probably maybe struggling because you don't actually have the plan, but you also don't have the belief or confidence in yourself. So if we know that our long-term goal is to overcome porn and masturbation, but the biggest thing holding us back is our belief in ourselves, we have to first build the confidence in another element of our life and then take that same belief and confidence that we've established somewhere else and then go head forward, fast forward or head on into our fight with porn addiction. So how can you build self-confidence, or how can you build belief in yourself? Well, you have to set promises, which means you have to make a plan of what you're going to do. Then you have to keep those promises, which means you actually have to execute upon them daily. So let's just use tomorrow as example. If I ask you right now, what is your schedule like tomorrow? What is your day looking like? What are things that you know that you need to get done that aren't, outside of like your 8-hour commitment to work? Like, we're talking about additional extracurricular habits and activities that we can set forth that we know we need to do. There's something in your life right now that you haven't done that you know needs to get done. And if you just got it done, your life would be better. So identify one of those things and make a plan to do it tomorrow. And then when it's done, accomplish and reward yourself for doing it simply by saying, hey, great job, Frank. You said what you were going to do. Over time, you're gonna realize that when you make a promise and you follow through with it, it ups your confidence. It actually creates and releases serotonin in your system, which makes you feel good about who you are, a neurochemical designed to make you feel good about who you are and what you have. So if you could pick something that you know needs to get done and you're avoiding it for whatever that reason is, that phone call you need to make, cleaning up your room, making your bed, guys, simple things, getting to the gym because you know that you're unhealthy and you got 10 pounds that you need to lose, that would make you feel better. It doesn't matter. I can't give you that exact answer, and that's not really what we're designed to do here, but we're designed to give you the tactics and strategies that you can then implement into your life. So guys, if you don't believe that you have the willpower, you don't believe you have the discipline to overcome your addiction to pornography, you have to start looking at other areas in your life that you're not following through on the promises that you're making yourself and begin to work on those. Now, once you build the discipline and you gain the confidence from achieving the smaller things, you can then take that same philosophy and mindset and apply it to the bigger, more challenging obstacle in your way, which is your fight and battle with porn and masturbation. So guys, if you're lacking in belief or you're lacking in the self-confidence that you need right now, start with identifying a small handful of things in your life that you're not completing right now, but you know need to get done. And like I said, guys, confidence or belief in yourself is built by keeping the promises that you make to yourself. So quickly, I advise you, when you're done watching this video, identify a handful of things this week. What are you going to get done? And here's some accountability, guys. Drop it in the comments. Tell us, what are you going to follow through and get done when you're done with this video? What are you going to follow through and execute upon tomorrow? What are you going to follow through and execute upon the day after? Guys, this is a continual process, day after day after day. We did an entire video on how you need to overcome pornography one day at a time. And if you're ready, that day is today. So if you are, guys, like I said, drop us a comment below. Leave us some accountability. What are you going to work on? What are you going to start doing to build your confidence and belief in who you are and then ultimately win this fight with porn and masturbation? But that's it, guys. Frank Rich from Rebuild Recovery. Like I said, if you're looking for some help, make sure to pick up our free ebook. It's the 7 Steps to Living Life Without Porn. And once you do that, you're going to have an option to book a call with myself where we can discuss possibly becoming a part of our coaching program. I will tell you guys that this is the paid coaching program. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. But it's an investment in yourself and who you are. And if you're ready to step out of the cycle of relapse and recovery that you're living in right now and ultimately become the man that you were created to be, that is the quickest path to get you from where you are today to where you know you want to be in life. So grab their free ebook, subscribe to the channel, comment below, let me know what you're going to be working on. But Frank Rich from Rebuild Recovery, helping you build the confidence, build the belief that you need in yourself to overcome this fight with pornography addiction and ultimately become the man that you were created to be. See you guys on the other side.